What's going on, guys? Seancutshair back with another video. Guys, real quick, I got 8,000 more color cards coming. They're on their way. If you haven't caught one yet, please go to the website, Seancutshair.com, grab you one. I'm about to show you guys in this. You can also use them for beards. It's a question I've been getting a lot lately. So this is my first beard tutorial. Hope you guys learn a lot from it. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Something I never talked about, guys, the notification bell up by the subscribe button will let you know every time I drop a video. So if you guys turn that on, it'll definitely help the channel out. As always, guys, give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. What's going on, guys? Seancutshair back with another tutorial, and this is my dopest beard that I have, guys. I've been waiting for him to come in, and you guys can tell it's been a while since we did his beard. So I'll show you guys how to shape a beard, fade the sideburns out, use a little color enhancement. Of course, you can see the haircut's already done, so we're just going to get started on this beard. So I'm going to start off with the 2-guard close, and we're going to go with the grain. I'm going to let that clipper ride his cheek and then kind of flick out just like I would working my way up into a fade. But I'm going to flick out into the shape of the beard, and then we will freehand the rest of that. And I'll immediately come back, guys, with the 2-guard open and start our fade process right below the bottom of the ear on the fade. So we will use a 2-guard open, 2-guard closed. Now we're at our 1.5 guard, and then we'll come in with our 1 right here, close it up, take that guard off, and work it the rest of the way out. And guys, it's hard to explain, but because of the way the hair grows, it's much easier to fade a beard this way than it is to fade up into the hair with the hair growing down. So since the hair is growing down, we can just come in with whatever guard we're at, and it won't leave a harsh line. So fading that sideburn out should be a lot simpler. You guys can kind of do it with just like 1 or 2 swipes of each guard, and you should be able to blend that out. So now we're going to start freehanding the beard, and you guys can see where I'm standing and where I'm cutting. And I'm just kind of looking at what is, I guess, kind of like freehanding a fro. We're just going to look at what's sticking out past the shape of the beard. So I'm going to comb it, see what's hanging out. We're going to cut it off, and I'm going to comb it a few more times until I'm happy with that shape. Alright, so to clean up the mustache, we're going to use a 1.5 guard close on my Babyless FX. I'm going to comb the hair down and then go with the grain and cut that mustache down, and then we'll come in with our slim lines and cut it off of his lip. So when you guys do mustache, you just want to be real careful. Some people's texture that they have, like mine for example, I just line it up on my lip. I don't cut it down very often, but his with the red hair, it really sticks out. So I like to cut it down first, and then we'll come in and clean it up off the lip. Alright, so I don't want to take his mustache in too much right here, just for maintenance. You guys can see how long it's been in between cuts. So I just clean up that top line so it looks sharper today, but not something that he has to keep up all the time. So now you guys can see I'm working on this bottom edge of the beard. I just picked a spot that I felt like it looked full and consistent without cutting too much off, and it's going to give us a nice full shape. So I'm just going to start working that, and you guys will see we'll jump around. Basically anytime I see something that's sticking out, I'm going to go back and touch it up and make sure it looks good. So we're going to work on that top line again later, and we will use our razor a lot. So I'm not going to spend too much time with my trimmers, but we're just getting some hair off the face so that I can go in with a razor. So again, guys, 2-guard here, and then we'll fade the side of the beard out before we start shaping it up. As we shape it up, guys, I want you to pay attention that I am turning. So at this point, I'm almost standing behind him so that I can see the hair that's sticking out of the beard. So I'm going to turn. I'm right-handed, so when I do this side of his beard, there you can see I'm almost standing right behind him. And as I work my way around, I'm putting myself in position to see his beard and then any hair that's sticking out of the beard. So if you do all this from the front, you can't really see what you're working on. You can take off more than you want to. Now I'm just going to connect this shape that I created on the other side and freehand this bottom. And then eventually, guys, we'll lean him back and we'll do the bottom line with him laid back with his neck kind of opened up so we can clean it up nice. So I know you guys can't see this, but of course I'm taking this line straight behind the ear. He is a pretty hairy guy, so I got to clean up his neck hair back here. It connects to the back of his fade. So we're going to clean up this neckline, take it straight down, then we'll lay him back and clean up the rest of this beard underneath. You guys notice here I'm going in left-handed just to get a different angle, different look on this, and I'm just being real careful. You guys remember this footage is sped up, so I am going really slow and making sure I don't tear anything up. And then we'll lay him back and finish up this bottom. Now guys, we want to use a pick to make sure that we get all that hair combed all the way through. Last thing I want is to shape this thing up and him run his hands through it or go home and wash it and some hair come out underneath. So again, we're just following the shape that we've already created. We're going to take this all the way to his neck. And then I'm going to use my clipper right here to make sure I can kind of freehand all this hair. And then once it's shaped, I'll go in with my trimmer and clean out the rest of his neck. Alright, so we're going to go in with our trimmer and clean up the rest of this. The tip for you beginner guys, I would be careful taking your trimmer in this position and scraping the hair on the neck. A lot of people have sensitive skin and a lot of trimmers are too sharp, so make sure you flip them upside down like you see here to clean up the remaining hair. Alright guys, we're going to go in with the Seancutshair color enhancement card. A lot of you guys ask if it's good for beards, so you're about to see. We're just going to use the straight part for the straight part of the beard, and then we will line our curve up and use that to finish the rest of the color enhancement to curve up into where the sideburn would be, where the C-cup would be. So you guys just use it where you need. Use the long straights for the straight parts. Use the round parts best you can. You know, it's not perfect. It doesn't fit everybody perfectly. It's not made to just sit on there and have a perfect stencil. You do have to place it where you need it. But you guys can see we got that line in there. So I am going to dry shave him, guys, like you saw before. I use my trimmers to clean up most of the hair. That way we can get a real sharp line. So we're just going to go in and dry shave this hairline. And you guys can see I did spray a little bit of hair fibers on there just to add a little bit of depth on top of that color enhancement. So that's what's coming off the skin right now. But you guys can see that line is just really popping. You guys just want to stretch the skin. Make sure your thumb is directly across from the part that you're using your razor on. Stretch the skin and keep that blade at a low angle. And then just bring your line to and make that line extra sharp. I'm going to show you guys right here a little trick when you get close to the mouth and there's a little indentation. If you teach your clients and you let them know that when you have a tough area, if you tap there for them to blow out their cheek, like you can see he just did, that will allow me to get my razor in there and get that edge straight. A lot of people have a dimple right next to their mustache. It just makes that line kind of hard to get. So, all right, we're going to apply some beard oil here, and I will use my hands to rub it in real well, and then we'll kind of make sure the beard goes back to the shape that we created. See what he thinks. Alright guys, that's the finished product. I hope you enjoyed it. I had to leave out what he said. It was a little explicit, but let's just say he loved it. Guys, man, leave me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you think I did on this beard. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I haven't done a beard yet. If you guys aren't subscribed, you already know we just hit 2,000. We're on the road to 5,000. I appreciate all you guys. Catch you next time. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure you click this link right here. If you want to check out some more content from me, check out this video right here. Appreciate it.